Hey guys, I'm Joseph and I composed the soundtrack to the Brickverse video, MrBeast in a Multiverse of Madness. So today I'm going to be talking about a few things like how I composed the score for this, how I even got the composing job, and a bunch of different things about it. So it's hard for a lot of composers to get a lot of composing jobs, but looking for a job at this time, I was kind of just bored and looking for a project. So I reached out to Brickverse and I emailed him and I was like, hey, can I write this score for you? I've been composing for a while and I would like to do this project for you. He responded and he was like, yeah, that'd be great if you wrote the score for me. So I was really surprised and I was like, wow. That's awesome. He sent me the script. He sent me the animatic. Once I got the script, I went over it and I looked through everything. I was looking to see like what kind of music would I need. I saw it was about Squid Game, MrBeast. So I started thinking of those themes. I started listening to them so I could try to incorporate them into the score. So then he sent me the animatic. And when you look at the animatic, it looks pretty interesting. It's pretty much just drawing, but it's basically a thing for composers to write music to it. But it's hard to establish mood with an animatic because it's just a white paper with stick figures on it. So I started composing the timings. So one of the first things I did, I composed a piano roll to it. So a piano roll is essentially, it sounds really bad. It's a digital piano and you compose a bunch of little notes to it and they just look like dots. So you could establish the timing and how you want it to sound in the chord structure. So I did that with the piano roll. It sounds really interesting. I'm gonna let you hear it now.
Travel through dimensions, and today I'm activating this multiversal portal to see what's on the other side. All right, Chris, turn it on.
So once I did the piano roll, I would export the piano roll, load into MuseScore. I would orchestrate it and I would make it awesome, something really cool that can go into the video. After that, you kind of have like a draft of how you want the orchestra to sound. I loaded it back into the DAW and I put it over the video. And I listened to the video with the voices. Sometimes the orchestra was way too loud when somebody was talking, so I would need to go in there and I would need to control audio, control the volume levels, and it's a pretty rigorous process. You have to sit there and do it for a long time. It's worth it at the end because it sounds really nice. One day he reached out to me and he sent me the final animation. Now when he sent me the final animation, there were a lot of time changes I had to make. And that's a pretty hard process because you have to go in, you have to look at every little music cue, and you have to say, oh, I need to rewrite this part. It's not lining up. So I had to do that for all 8 music cues. So now we're gonna look at a scene in contrast to like what I composed at first to what it ended up to be. So this is the animatic. You can see how it looks kind of dull. You can't really see like everything that's happening all around to try to get a big general effect. So you kind of just have to be really creative with it and be really open to the ideas. And this video is the final product. You can see how much work was put into the animation, to the script writing, and how much the music enhances it. So to wrap this up, it was a really cool process. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm really glad I got the opportunity to do this with these people. Okay, bye.